Hello, everybody. This is Nicole Ocean with BPO Automation Group. I hope that you're doing well. I've got super exciting news. We have just released a new version of our AutoFill software. It's an enhanced version. Let me just show you a quick little snippet. Here's a demonstration that I just want to show you real quickly. This is our enhanced version. It's giving you guys the control. When you run this macro, it's going to take a fraction of the time, 30 seconds, to run everything, and look at how much it filled out. Now, this is an improvement on our older version now, because we just released this, of our AutoFill software. So let me explain a little bit about what you see. So anything that you see as a drop-down or a blank box, you control how you want that filled out. And it's very custom. It's going to fill out the majority of the form, and our goal is that you autofill your BPOs in under 5 minutes. And with our software, this is going to make that possible. Okay, so just as an example, property type, occupancy, property condition, these type of fields, you guys are controlling. Some of it's behind the scenes. Some of it is something that you set up one time, so I'll show that to you here in just a little bit. But let me just show off how much of this form is being filled out when you run our software. Okay, so comments, doing designated drop-downs, the way that you want them, the way that you decide. And this area is pretty huge. There's so much monotony, so much repetition in forms that when you run this, it's pretty much building it out as a template. But again, the way that you want it. And so you're deciding on the back end what you want as these fields that you can see here. Anything that it doesn't fill in, it's not supposed to, because it changes from one order to another. And so this type of information is something that you're going to put in after running the macro. It shouldn't take much time. And it takes a little bit of research. So you're going to know when you run this, you have the majority of the form being filled out exactly the way that you want it. And you fly right through that process. It's going to help you complete a ton more BPOs, make more money, be less frustrated, and hopefully be able to have more of a social life, family life, be able to have some more personal time, get your work done faster. Okay, so everything that you can see here in the drop-down, the blue boxes, is going to for you the way that you want it with your comment. Things that come out of the MLS, our software scrubs the information, cleans it up, makes calculations. So when you run our macros, it's the best that's out there in the whole industry. We take great pride in making sure that our software is up-to-date, completely accurate, as fast as possible. Hands down, I think we beat any of the competitors, and especially now with our enhanced version of our AutoFill software. All right, so you can see here, it's in pretty much everything. You're going to be able to decide on a lot of fields, upwards to, it's going to be filling in on various forms, upwards to 120 of these different fields, which you can see here as an example. And again, other than the MLS, you have direct control and access to be able to have this be exactly the way that you want it. All right, so that's a quick little preview. The sold comps are pretty much the same information. You're going to have to, after you run things, research a little bit, fill in a couple of fields, and know with reassurance this is filling it out exactly the way that you want it. It's going to take less time to double check the work. All right, we're getting down to the bottom. I hope you're as impressed as I am. This is something that's been in the works for a while. Our customers have been asking for this, and we know how important it is, and we're finally able to deliver on that. So this is for you guys, my crew, my loyal customers. Really appreciate you guys hanging in there. And I hope that you decide to upgrade and benefit from this. And if you're a potential new customer, check this out. We have a 7-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk. Okay, so now you've seen a quick little demonstration. That's the exciting part, I think. And a lot of people, when they see this, they're just amazed. It's an improvement from our old version of our software, light years ahead, and it beats any other AutoFill software that's out there. You'll see why. Let me show you. We'll go to our desktop here, our application. This is our BPO Automation Suite Pro software. This is part of a 3-step process that people use when they use our software. We've heard from people that our software is the easiest to use of any of them that's out there, so that's a huge compliment. Thank you for that. It's got a very easy look and feel to it. So let me show you step 2 in the step 3 process. Before that, as I just mentioned, the first step is you pulling your prompts out of the MLS and exporting them. That's the first step. Second step starts right here. You open up your comps into our application, and you can see there's a bunch of missing data, and what's going to happen is as soon as you get this organized, you click the Run All button. It's going to be cleaning up, scrubbing things, making calculations, doing over 40 different functions behind the scenes, so it transfers information into your forms as cleanly, as error-free as possible. So this is pretty amazing. Forgive me for this days on market. That's pretty crazy. The information is old, as you can see. Okay, so let me see here. We did Run All, and everything's cleaned up. Let's save it. That's the end of step 2. Step 3 would be going into your form, into the iMacros browser, and you would log into the company, pull open the form, and as an example, I showed you guys this earlier, you would select the enhanced macro, and away it goes. So again, this is the demonstration that we saw just a minute ago, flying right through here. This is the third step in the 3-step process that we've pioneered. Again, we've been in this since 2009, and we're still here, 2013, evolving, improving, giving people what they've asked for, and we don't plan on going anywhere. With your support, we hope to be here for a long time. All right, guys, so again, there it is. And let me show you behind the scenes a little bit of the details of how this information comes about and how you get control of that and access to be able to choose how you want the fields. One part is in the Suite Pro software. It's called a personalized default. That's where all of these drop-downs and comments are accessible, where you can go ahead and change these on the fly. They'll show up the next time you run the software, the macro, in your forms. So that's one part of it. There's 30 fields here. There's a lot of good stuff. And when people load this, it starts with my stuff, my comments, the way that I filled in my BPO. So people will come in here and they need to change this so it's their own comment and their voice and what they want. And so this is one part. The other part, which is part of our enhanced, is accessible by filling in a couple of questionnaires. And that way we can set things up for you. So I mentioned that we have upwards to 120 different data fields, and including the MLS, which is 30. So on top of that, you're going to have upwards of 90 fields that are going to be able to be filled in. 30 with the personalized defaults. I think there's 29 universal, which is pretty much across the board, different companies, different forms. These apply to most. And then company-specific ones. Let me show that to you. So as an example, here's one. This one has 14 company-specific defaults. I'll show another one. This one, residential real estate review, has an additional 23 on top of what you saw before. And I know it's probably pretty overwhelming, but just say to yourself, it's going to be doing the most possible, going to be filling in as much of the form. It's going to amaze you, I promise. And let me show you just one more here. I believe AutoFill, pretty popular company. This one, we do upwards to 29 different fields. You select these. This is something that we send to you. It's the last part of connecting the enhanced version of the software. And you'll answer these. We'll set everything up for you and teach you how to use it in your setup session. So whether you're a current customer or a new potential customer, we got you covered. Give us an opportunity to win your business, and I think that you'll stay with us. We're here, available, and let me show you how to access us. You go to our website, bpo-automation.com. We're eagerly waiting to hear from you. You can kind of go in and check things out by doing a demonstration, by going and reading more about our AutoFill software. Go to our shopping cart if you're interested in purchasing, and when you are, we look forward to that. And, of course, feel free to give our salesperson a call. His name is Steve. He's the co-owner of the company. and he can be reached at 360-223-2482, extension 1. All right, you guys, this is Nicole Ocean. I'm going to be signing off. Let me see if I can get the right page here. Again, really appreciate everybody. That's a loyal customer, and we look forward to new customers being able to give you guys access to be able to take your BPO and REO business to the next level. All right, we'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks for your time, you guys, and we look forward to working with you. Take care.